So a takeoff from the last video, hi, I'm Renee Flamand. A takeoff from the last video where we talked about becoming a private investigator with the new supply is your frustration with their word salad regarding the new supply. Again, I'll use my own experience. I'm sorry, you showed me this, this, and this, so what happened? Yeah, a friend set that up for me. I don't know. I'm sorry. You mean your friend has your passcode and your account to Bumble and they're putting on all of these messages pretending to be you? Is that what you're yeah. What do you mean? Well, we were out and then you know how he can be. And did I ever introduce you to him? He comes from a big family and he didn't get a lot of attention. And so he's on these dating sites and we were out one night and he showed me the dating site. This was a long time ago. I never even did it. I don't know why they're even coming through the email. You know how email can be. I don't even know these people. I'm not email. He had responses back. It's all word salad. It doesn't make any sense. Or you find red-handed, a conversation between the two of them. Well, that was all business. Was it business? Because this text says 11:53 p.m. on a Saturday night. And your message to her was, hey, you want to get a drink after we leave here? Well, her brother I knew from a long time ago, and we were in business once 20 years ago. And did I ever tell you about that business? He sold tires, and I was selling used cars. And so we thought, he's way off the topic of the text. And we thought the businesses would go well together. I got to tell you that story. We made a lot of money there. I'll tell you what. It's word salad. They're detracting you away from what you found. Don't fall for it. If you want to persist and if you want answers to your questions, keep asking it. You won't get it. They'll lie and there'll be more word salad, or they'll take off. They'll say something like, do we have to talk about this again? My God, you and your... you're like a I was called a private investigator. That's why I used that in the last title of the last video. You're like a private investigator, aren't you? And then they make you feel guilty about looking in their phone. And then more word salad. Well, I didn't mean to go to that place that night. I went there and she happened to be there. What do you mean? Well, we all bumped into each other. I asked you to come. Really? Did you ask me to come? Well, if you remember, I said, more word salad. I want you to be aware of word salad. They use it to trip you up. It's usually messy, incoherent, makes no sense, and is completely unrelated to the information you're trying to get. So you're trying to say, well, so-and-so saw you out with so-and-so. And again, it's business a lot. I got that. It's business. Okay, really? You don't have any business. You don't do anything. What business? Well, you have to network and you never know what's going to come to fruition. Did I ever tell you 15 years ago I was networking and didn't know, and then 7 years later, and then we did business and it turned into be, you never know, you got to be friendly. But I would listen and I would look and go, does he actually think I'm buying it? But maybe he did think I was buying it. Why? I sat and listened. I didn't kick him out. I didn't leave. I didn't stop talking to him. I kept giving him chances. I kept asking him questions and giving him a forum to speak. Now I wish I put a duct tape over his mouth and said, get out. I don't care what you have to say. Don't say one word. Get out. Don't say one word. I don't want to hear one word. Because no matter what they say, when it comes to the new supply that you have found things out about, they're never, ever, ever going to tell you what you think you want to know. Oh, she was gross. You don't even... Meanwhile, the sleeping happened with each other. She was gross. You don't even know. She just came on to me and you know how it can be. But I can't even think of examples right now. But they usually try to, I love you. Don't you understand that? I asked you to come with me that weekend. We didn't even do anything. You have to see this girl. She's disgusting. Meanwhile, he's seeing her. Oh, that's nice. How would she feel if she knew you were saying that about her? The word salad is whenever you hear them, and it's escaping me, but whenever you hear them say things like, my favorite example is at a booth, a couple was seen. And it was, oh no, we were just sitting together because we were trying to read the menus. My neighbor saw you nuzzling on the same side of the booth. This is another couple I know. Well, you know those menus, they're so small print. Have I ever taken you to that restaurant? We never went there. Well, I'm going to take you there and then you'll see. The menus have really, really small print, and they only gave us one menu, and we didn't feel like bothering the waitress. She was so busy. Man, you had to see this place. There had to be 30 people in her section. This girl's running around. God bless her. Have you ever been a waitress? I served tables for a while. It's hard work. So we didn't want to bother her, so I care about all of that. I'm asking you why you're sitting next to somebody at midnight in a cafe on a Friday night. I don't care if the place was busy. I don't care if you've ever been a waiter or waitress. I don't care to give you the answer of whether or not I was ever a waiter or waitress, server, whatever word is the current politically correct term. But they're so far off topic. Oh, this is another one with New Supply. Oh, she's my brother's friend's cousin's sister. And you know, got to understand, our families were very close, and then there was this accident and someone got hurt. At that point, we got let me just tell you what happened with that. You won't believe this story. And off they go on a tangent with nothing making any sense, and you've never gotten your answer. You're still going, what? Midnight on a Thursday in a cafe, 11:53 p.m. It's a text saying, do you want to go somewhere after this club? That's business? Who conducts business that way on a Saturday evening? Well, you know, you got to grab the moment whenever it arises, and you never know when networking can lead to more things. And then we went to the next place, and it was so noisy. Have you ever been to that place? I'm telling you, they will get you off topic as fast as they can when it comes to the New Supply. They don't want to admit anything to you. They don't want to admit that they have New Supply, that the person is New Supply. They're trying to maintain the cover that they're being true to you. Please trust your brain. Please. If you found receipts and they're trying to explain it away and it makes no sense to you, that's what word salad is. That's the best way I can define it. It comes in endless millions of forms, but that's the best way I can define it for you. It will make no sense. It's incoherent. It's nothing concrete. You know what I mean? Like if somebody said to me, well, where'd you go Saturday night? I can tell you. They go, oh, you know, we were going to go here, but that place was so busy. You know how it gets on a Saturday night. So we changed our mind. Okay, so then where'd you go? Well, then we were going to go over there, but then you'll have a 10-minute conversation. You never get an answer about where they were on a Saturday night. Why? Because they go round and round and round and round and round, saying nothing. I'm wondering how they think we believe them. But then again, I just said before, you know, of course they believe us because we don't budge, we don't move, we don't leave them, we just keep talking to them about it. And when we're keeping talking to them about it, giving them a chance to give us the word salad on the New Supply, they know we're not done yet. Oh, I still got her. She's listening. She's not leaving. You might be screaming, you might be crying, you might be throwing a fit, but you're not leaving. I don't tell anyone to leave. That's not what this is about. But I want your eyes open when they're doing that so you can say, get back. I have this question. Okay, but what about this question? What about this question, though? This one. I have this question. Stop talking about that. They won't. They'll keep going, won't they? They do it all the time. It's a tool they use to keep you off kilter, to keep you not knowing the truth, to probably try to even detract you, because how many times do all of us, we've all done it. Oh my God. Look at me, I yell. And you get frustrated and then you walk, you're like, we'll talk about this tomorrow. All you're doing is giving them more time to come up with more excuses and more word salad. It's a devious tool. It's all filled with lies and junk and extras. It's like, think of if speech were spam or junk or trash. That's what they're doing with their mouth. And we let them. We let them. And they know we're going to. So when you get frustrated like that, just keep in mind, they know they're frustrating you. Turn the tables. You stop the conversation and then make some choices for yourself. Just please be aware they're doing that on purpose. They don't want you to know anything.